Hi guys, this is Crafty Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. We are here with a brand new painty kind of video. So I recently bought the Danielle Smith Essential Watercolor. I keep saying Danielle instead of Daniel. Danielle Smith. Daniel, not Danielle. Daniel. I don't know why I want to say Danielle. Anyway, this is the Essential Watercolor Mixing Set. And there is a set of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are their primary colors, I believe. And it's for mixing, and it's just tiny little ones. And I have this new portable painter that I bought recently that was on sale for $46, which was the lowest I've ever seen it. And also I have this tin that I've had for a little while now. I don't use it that often, to be honest. And this is my Danielle Smith Primatech colors. So these are my rocky, stony colors, like mineral colors, and they're really pretty. And there's 6 of these. So I thought there's 6 of these, and there's 6 of these, and there's 12 slots. So maybe we can make up a complete Danielle Smith palette with the 6 primary colors plus the Primatech. I thought that would be nice because the these are the 2 blues, the 2 reds, and the 2 yellows. And this is a pink, a green, a purple, a turquoisey blue, a kind of blacky color, and a brown. And I think that would make a really beautiful set. What do you guys think? Now, the only thing is I have these already in here. I have little magnets on the bottom. So let's pull off one of the magnets. And it seems like whenever I try to do this, it never works. So let's take one of these out and see. And right away, I could see that these are much smaller than these. So I don't think these are going to fit in here. Would they enclose? Maybe they would. What do you think? I guess they would as long as I take that off. That's good because I mean, the other option I have is these fall out. These just fall right out. So I could see if they fit in these ones. I'm not these ones. These ones here. They're not really easy to pull out. Yeah, I don't think they're going to pull out. Can I just shove it in? But I believe this is the pink one. Yeah, I guess I can just do that, right? That was the pink one, and I think this is the green one. So that's not where I want this one. So this is bad. Just give me a minute to try to take these out, okay? So this one will not come out, no matter what. Why is everything so hard? Okay, this is the purple. I'm just going to shove the purple in here. So we'll have pink and purple. And the brown I'll put here. Because it kind of goes with the, like the reddish themes. So all the Danielle Smith fall out except for one. I cannot get this one out. I think this is the green one. It will not come out. And I don't want to break it all up. That's one of the reasons why I've never used this palette is because I did it so it would be portable. And the paints always fall out. And these are expensive. I was terrified I would lose them. So I think I'm just going to have to push this one in here. And hopefully it will work. So that is the Primatech in here, and I'm going to have to do some heavy editing of this video because this is not good. And what do I want to do? I don't know what kind of watercolor paper this is. So before I put the rest of the paints in, let's just see if I could cut a little piece of paper. It doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, that's good enough. Just to do quick little swatching for these. And now let's take out these. And I'm just going to put DSWC. Just for Daniel Smith watercolor. And I need some water. Let's get some paper towel down. So we'll yellow, yellow, pink, red, blue, blue. So here you see these. I can't read these at all, can you? It says Daniel Smith. It says the color here. I absolutely cannot see that. Does it say it on the back? No, it tells you how to use the Essential Watercolor Kit. So this is Hands Yellow Light. It is semi-transparent. It's a cool primary yellow and non-granulating. So that is the one of them. And this color right here is New Gamboge. It is a warm primary yellow, transparent and non-granulating. I'm not going to fill these all the way up right now. Oh God. This is so hard to do when your hands are shaky. Look what I just did. I'm trying to clean that cap. Excuse the paint all over my hands. And this one is Quinacridone Rose. It is a cool primary red, transparent, non-granulating. I don't know if you hear my parrot in the background, but she's going, woo, woo. Uh-oh. So I can fill these up better another time because my hands are just too shaky. I should not be doing this today. But I really wanted to let them get settled and hardened so I can use them, you know. I've been waiting a few days. This one is Pyrrole Scarlet. It is a warm primary red, semi-transparent, non-granulating. And these are all pretty well granulating, the Primatech. These colors are really pretty. So pink, here's, I can dab that red down. I don't want to waste it. I don't know if you could see I was just dabbing it. And only two left. This one is French Ultramarine Cool Primary Blue, transparent, and this one is granulating. So I believe this is the only granulating color in the whole set. But because I have the Primatech, those are all granulating, so it'll be a nice mix. I do like ultramarine. It's very pretty. It's a lovely color. I know a lot of people don't seem to like it, but I think it's beautiful. And the last one is Phthalo Blue. It is a warm primary blue, transparent, non-granulating. And I think it's really nice that Danielle Smith tells us what colors are cold and what colors are warm instead of assuming we know, because I really enjoy that, hearing that, you know. I know I use a lot of blues in my paintings, so I'm putting a little bit more blue than the other colors. And that's a pretty color too. These are all beautiful colors. I'm very excited. And I still have enough left over that I could make another palette or just refill these when they run empty, top them off, because I didn't fill them all the way to the top. And this also came with watercolor ground, which means you can turn any surface into watercolor basically, which I think is pretty cool. So let's just get a little brush. I guess we might as well test out their brush, right? That they gave us, and get some water, dab it, and get some of this yellow. I'll try to zoom in more later for you in editing. Very pretty. And I have this color already here, so let's just add water. Also very pretty. And I will do a proper swatching once these are dry on a bigger paper, and we'll do color mixing and see what colors we can get. Although they did it for me, so I kind of don't have to waste my paint to do that. They showed what kind of colors I can get, but it would be interesting to see what colors they'll mix with the Primatech, you know? And I didn't get any of this pink color. See if I can move this over a little bit. That's beautiful. So my orange got into it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do these again. That's okay. That looks kind of cool. And here is the red. Very pretty. And oh, isn't that lovely? That is so beautiful. I do love ultramarine. I think it's one of my favorite blue colors. I love all the blues. Who am I kidding? So you can see how much better they look when you add more water instead of less water. And this last blue, beautiful. These are very beautiful colors. All right, so let's just add some water to these. Get them a little bit activated. See what, I don't know what order they're in because it's really hard to tell when they're dark. So that's the brown one. Oh, I didn't get any color at all here. I do find these Primatech ones are hard to reactivate. You need to really let them sit for a while. No. So that's the purple, and I'm hardly getting any color. You can see how hard that is to reactivate. But I can show you what it's supposed to look like on the other. That's what it looked like when it was wet. So I thought this one was the pink, but it's not. So these are all going to be in odd locations. Oh no, I hit the wrong one. Yeah, I'm going to have to redo this, you guys. Just bear with me. When I don't feel good, it's like I'm not getting enough oxygen to my brain because I'm not breathing properly. It really affects every single thing that I do, unfortunately. The brown and the purple look really pretty mixed together, though. And these they're not just brown and purple. They have names. I just don't remember them. I think I wrote them down back here. Yeah. Rhodonite, jadeite, amethyst, Mayan blue, hematite, and pimonite or pimonite. But the purple one is very hard to reactivate. So I will redo this on proper paper too. This is just to get it done now and let this dry. So that re-wet really nicely. Smoky, you hear my bird? She's calling me by name. Kathy. And there's this one. Pretty. So I think this is going to be a really beautiful palette, you know, with all these colors together. And I can't wait to re-swatch these on proper watercolor paper. I think this is just like Dollarama paper that I'm using here. What? The bird's calling me. This is the green. The green is beautiful, and I do like having a pre-mixed green because I do a lot of well, not a lot, but I love doing landscapes. I would say that's my favorite. And this one would be the black then. Hematite, I think it's called. Anyway, this is the best I could do for today. These are the colors in this palette. I will redo them in a different order. I do like, I wanted the brown near the yellow, so that's good. Because like light yellow, mid yellow, and like a brown to me kind of feels like a dark yellow. And the purple near the pinks and the reds, those are all together. The blues, then the green and the black. So I think I accidentally put them in a good order. So we're going to let these dry. I will come back and we will re-swatch these in my normal swatching thing. And I will actually redo this myself too once these are dry to see the difference. But I think these are really gorgeous colors. What do you guys think? I'm super excited. I'm excited about this palette. I'm excited to try these colors. I've heard so much about Daniel Smith. That was my most recommended paint to buy whenever I talk to watercolor artists. They almost all say get Daniel Smith. They're the only ones you need. You don't need any more. And then I say, oh, I have the core. I just recently bought the core and I like it. And they're like, no, get Daniel Smith. You'll never look back. But I like trying all of them, including the cheaper paints. I really have fun trying the cheaper paints from Amazon. And for my sketchbook, they can't be beat. I do enjoy it. But having said that, I am thrilled that I finally have some Daniel Smith. I am thrilled that I finally have this palette. And I already had these Daniel Smith ones that I never used because they fell out of this tin all the time. I was so afraid I'd lose them. So hopefully they won't fall out of this tin. I'll add more water and hopefully they'll stick down better. But yeah, this is really, really cute. And I'm looking forward to using all of this. Anyway, thank you so much for spending time with me today. And thank you for putting up with my ambiguity and my messiness. And it can't be helped, you guys. I'm just not feeling great. And it affects everything I do. Not just physically, but mentally as well. In that, not mentally as in I'm depressed or something, but in that it clouds my thinking when I can't breathe right. I don't know if you understand that, but I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, that's why I'm a little bit more weird than usual today. But thank you so much for putting up with me and spending time with me today. I hope you like this. If you have Daniel Smith and you want to give me any helpful if you want to give me any helpful hints and tips, let me know in the comments. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like this. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe. Hit the notification bell. All of those good things to help as a channel. And most importantly of all, take care, stay safe, and happy crafting. Bye, guys.